After 2 full seasons, Vita Carnis is no longer the strange ecosystem it first appeared to be, a collection of grotesque creatures behaving like part of some unknowable natural cycle. At this point, we aren't dealing with a biological phenomenon anymore. What once looked like a scientific mystery has unfolded into a global crisis until finally reaching its breaking point. In this final episode, every piece the series has been building toward locks into place at the exact same time, like the gears of a plan far bigger and far older than we ever imagined. If you've never seen anything from this analog horror series, I highly recommend checking out the playlist that's appearing on your screen right now. You'll also find it linked in the description. That said, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who responded to the pinned comment in the last video and for the incredible support you always give me. Remember, if you'd like to be featured in the next video, make sure to reply to the pinned comment where you'll find this question. What do you think the singularities are trying to achieve? Without further ado, don't forget to leave your precious like and subscribe to help the channel grow and reach more people. Every like is one more coin to escape poverty. If you're unsure what to comment, just type meow in the comments section and I'll give you a heart in return. Comments are incredibly important and help the video a lot, so don't forget to leave yours. Welcome to the end of Vita Carnis Season 2. The second season of Vita Carnis reaches its peak not through a single event, but through the simultaneous collapse of every structure that had been barely holding this world together. And that's exactly where the episode begins, in pure chaos. The first thing we see is a barrage of news broadcasts, an unfiltered look at the planet's current state, different channels, different anchors, but all delivering the same message: the world is failing. On the West Coast, wildfires have grown so massive that entire regions are now inaccessible. Authorities are issuing nationwide alerts about air quality, smoke levels, toxicity. Protests are breaking out across the country. Reports of mimics in advanced evolutionary stages devouring people are becoming more common, and more voices claim that the harvesters are migrating, moving toward a specific point. This connects directly to what we saw in Season 1, when maps showed the harvesters following an increasingly precise circular pattern. After the news coverage, we see the last material Bruce Phoenix managed to gather before Carcass discovered and executed him. The first document is a progress report dated June 20th, 1995. A summary of all scientific tests conducted that month on multiple Vita Carnis species. It's highly technical, but it reveals several critical points. DNA analysis of the crawl shows classified irregularities. Trimmings are not considered viable food by meat snakes, mimics, or harvesters. Meat snake skin displays prolonged resistance to extreme temperatures. Mimics show no competitive behavior in controlled environments. Long-term exposure to host of influence spores remains under study, though we already saw the results in the previous video. Tests confirm that these creatures possess natural swimming abilities. And lastly, researchers conclude that a unified hive mind across all species is impossible. Next is an audio recording from March 20th, 1991. It's a report from the leader of Alpha Team after the assault on Facility Zero and the mass capture of the cult members. In the recording, he describes the mission as a complete success. All targets secured, specimens contained, minimal enemy casualties. Everything went perfectly. Too perfectly. For the first time, he admits something felt off. There were powerful people inside that facility, yet the building was guarded by only a handful of security officers. He questions why an organization, clearly capable of infiltrating governments and manipulating entire populations, would leave its most important base so poorly defended. The episode continues with what appears to be a routine internal maintenance report. Seismic activity around the facilities is increasing. Wild Vita Carnis populations are gathering near Carcass, as if drawn to something. The base is expanding according to suggestions from the singularities. According to the singularities, certain employees' performance is declining. More terminations are recommended, and multiple essential maintenance tasks have been delayed for months. Then we're shown a set of confidential Carcass blueprints. The blueprints reveal the development of devices, machines, and structures built directly from Vita Carnis organisms. These are hybrid mechanisms, wires and circuits fused with biological tissue, and each one appears to serve a critical role in a larger project. These machines aren't human inventions, they're artifacts engineered under non-human guidance. Carcass isn't building technology to contain Vita Carnis. They're likely building technology for them. After the blueprints, we see a letter addressed to the director of Carcass, Marshal Tridos.
Dear Dr. Marshal Tridos, it has come to our attention that you have managed to achieve something great. We understand that our previous interactions have not been ideal. We are willing to move past our conflicting past and move forward in light of this new achievement. And what an achievement it is indeed. Your facility managed to do what we have spent the entirety of our assembly's lifetime dedicated to in a matter of 2 years. We have underestimated you yet again. We understand that you have had the honor of communicating to the entities themselves. How blessed you are to be in the presence of such greatness. You have seen it too, haven't you? They have shown you their divine will, the great plan. We know you are assisting them in the construction of their tools, and we would be honored to give our full, complete support and fidelity. For we both now follow the will of the Master. We are happy to once again work towards this common goal together. For wonder and wisdom, we serve our Lord.
The cult openly acknowledges that Carcass has achieved what they never could. They praise and celebrate them, calling them blessed for having spoken with the entities, and they declare that they now share the same goals. Carcass and the cult have been collaborating for a long time. Tridos isn't merely leading Carcass, he's serving the singularities, and all of Carcass's scientific research has been rerouted toward fulfilling the plan of these entities. Next, we see an internal registry listing the infiltrators inside Carcass. 2 of the names stand out immediately: Farron Brones, the mimic expert abandoned on purpose; Bruce Phoenix, the informant who paid with his life; and Minerva Janus, a previously unknown infiltrator. The document confirms that Carcass knew exactly who was leaking information and that terminations would continue. But there's more. Right after the list of executed infiltrators appears another one: new employees hired to replace the traitors. Among them, in case there was any remaining doubt, are cult members. Then we're shown security camera footage from inside Carcass. We see an employee walking alone through the corridors until he reaches the archive storage room. Without hesitation, he sets everything on fire. This employee is none other than Vincent Barrer, infiltrating the organization under a false identity. A man who lost his family to the Vita Carnis. A man who has devoted his life to sabotaging, destroying, and exposing the truth at any cost. This fire is an act of desperation, but also an act of war. Vincent is, in many ways, the face of the human resistance, and the singularities notice. After the fire, the screen cuts, and we see the singularities floating in the dark, talking among themselves, likely discussing Vincent before unleashing the greatest chaos the series has shown so far.
Your effort is paid. We see you. We know you.
You had no choice.
Didn't you? Illusion cause history. But I see beyond.
I see potential. I look past what is.
And look for what can be. We watch you grow and rise. Why overlook such a promise? But so far, that's all we can see. Just empty promise.
The species fails to see. Fails.
Craves to be guided. And blindly follows. But you,
Little love,
you have shown us otherwise. You had no chance.
but also no choice.
Didn't you? You did what had to be done.
Taking action.
I respect that greatly. Be proud of yourself.
We stand out on this side, sharing this.
Curse. I praise you. But still, you had no chance. We see you. We know you.
We knew you would try.
We counted on it. Your other too furnace.
Blinded by our
Grandeur. We shall take it from here. Detach from them. They have used up their worth.
not like you.
Go now. Your passion has spared you. Continue.
take our leave as they.
Much to be done. Still, much action to do.
We are recording here from a safe distance. There appears to be large pillars of smoke rising from the facility. You can hear the emergency alarms ring. You can also hear what sounds like crashing coming from within the building as well. The carcass facility could have suffered a major malfunction as hold on, it appears that several objects have flown out from the smoke. Bright red spots. More objects are on the rise. Oh god. They're releasing some sort of noise, and the ground is even shaking. We have to go.
The 7 entities hover in the void, speaking with a tone that is almost contemplative. They call Vincent a little bug, question his actions, acknowledge his drive, his stubbornness, his ability to defy forces far beyond his understanding. They compare him to the rest of humanity, blind, obedient, vulnerable. And then comes the shocking part. They respect him, and just when it seems like they might destroy him, they say something completely unexpected. They're not going to eliminate him, they need him. They say he has given them a reason to break away from the cult, that Carcass has exhausted its usefulness. Vincent's rebellion becomes the catalyst for something enormous, as if the singularities see in him a spark of what humanity could become, or perhaps a tool for what they're about to do. The singularities abandon the facility, and as they leave, they dematerialize every Vita Carnis creature held captive inside Carcass. The ecosystem is no longer fragmented. Everything reunites under a single will. And then the monoliths awaken, those colossal beings over 120 meters tall, beings that, until now, only emitted electromagnetic pulses when disturbed, begin to move. They become active and head toward a single point, the singularities. The consequences are immediate: massive blackouts, infrastructure collapse, global interference, widespread panic, chaos. The world was not prepared for the monoliths to move, or for them to act together, or to obey a higher power. But even that isn't the end. Amid the disaster, something entirely new appears. A flying creature never seen before. An immense, unknown being cutting through the skies, as if representing the final stage of a process we are only beginning to understand. This moment changes everything. The episode ends without explanations, without clarity, only with the undeniable fact that the world has been reshaped. Humanity has lost control. Carcass has fallen for good, and the singularities have become the dominant force on Earth. What are they going to do now? What role will Vincent play? What future awaits humanity? Questions we will have to wait to answer, because the second season of Vita Carnis has come to an end. So, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love reading them. If you want more videos like this, don't forget to support this one as much as possible and share it with as many people as you can. Also, make sure to follow me on my other social media platforms, where I post exclusive content you won't find here on YouTube. And most importantly, a massive shout out to the channel members. Seriously, thank you all so much. If you'd like to become a member, just click the join button next to the subscribe button to unlock tons of perks and exclusive emojis while supporting me. If you're interested, join in. I'll be forever grateful. And remember, this video was made by a cat, and cats can't talk. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you soon.